Hey everyone, welcome back to Fate Stay Night Remastered with Jurgen Jays. I think this is going to be the 30th part. This is a series. I don't know when this is going to fit. I know we're like still at the beginning, which is crazy. I mean, these take longer, especially since you're talking, commentating, and figuring all that out as you're doing this, and so it's just been like, wow, normally like a game, quote unquote, I would play through so fast, but they're not really. I don't play games very fast, but I feel like with this, like if I was just reading it on my own, be schmoving, but it takes a little bit more time when you're just doing it like this, which has been a weird adjustment for me in how I play a game, or like, again, I don't know. It's weird to refer to this as a game, but I mean it is, and it's not at the same time. It's weird. Anyway, we just got to school, and last episode we revealed Saber to our normal life people, so Fujine and Sakura, and they flipped out over it, and then they had to deal with it. Now we're here. Let's go ahead and get into it. The gate is packed with arriving students beginning another typical school day. ... But I sense there's something off. Yesterday I passed through the gate without noticing, but today I do now that I'm on my guard. No? Was that supposed to be no? I do know that I'm on my guard? It's hard to explain, but there's this feeling that things are too calm. So much so that it numbs one's instincts. There's been a few typos I've noticed in this game. You're right, the air feels different in here than outside. It smells like sweet honey. Oh, so that's how it feels for you. You don't have any skill at detecting magical energy, but you might be sensitive to changes in the world around you. Is that not the same thing, or would it like feel different? Tosaka begins pondering. A sweet smell like honey, huh? Like a carnivorous plant, maybe. Yep, that's a good way to put it. A carnivorous plant? That's disturbing. Oh yeah, because everybody is quote unquote lured here and will be ensnared in the trap. You think so? I don't think it's off the mark, though. I mean, once the bounded field over at the school closes, everyone inside gets eaten. Yay, depressing thoughts. Yay, woo. She sees right through me and I gulp. Gulp. I knew it. I love that I can read you like a book. You're my silly little book, though. Whatever. Well, I don't like it. Stop doing that. Don't look at me. Oh, don't get so mad. I know what you want to say, so relax. I know you don't want all the students getting dragged into this, and I wouldn't want this to be a battlefield either. See? So there's only one thing for us to do. ... She's testing me. Tosaka's trying to tell me that this master I'm willing to fight in the Holy Grail War is the sort willing to hurt innocents to win, which is why we're here at the school. I know, we need to find the master who set up the bounded field and take care of it. And if they say they're not going to take down the bounded field, then we just need to defeat them. Yeah, we should definitely be talking about this in front of the school, as the master could be walking by and be like, what are you talking about? Oh, you're trying to follow my plan? Like, maybe not the best place to have this conversation, y'all. That's right, glad you got it. I'm going to go search for whoever set this bounded field, so you go and check anywhere that seems suspicious. I've done some searching already, but I might have missed something, and it looks like you're good at finding singularities like this, so I'll let a specialist try his hand. Oh, we're actually useful for something magical. That's a shock. Tosaka waves and runs toward the school building. Hey, don't just leave me hanging. What kind of places are suspicious, Tosaka? Wait! Oh, she's already running away. To quote you, anywhere the air is sweet. You just need to find places that are nauseatingly syrupy and sweet. Tosaka yells her reply to me from across the campus. I leaned way back in my chair away from the microphone and try to muffle my voice kind of to make it sound like I was yelling from further away. I don't know if it gave that actual effect to the recording. And then she disappears into the school building. Oh, what the heck? Why would she need to run in there like that? She just wants to get the job done. Oh, because you're late. The bell for homeroom rings. That's why. She should have at least warned me. Dude, it's the same time every day that you need to be in there. I clutch my bag and start running at full speed. After all that happened yesterday, I don't know what Fujine will say if I'm late. Isn't she normally late? It's lunchtime. Temporary though this break from class is, students rush back and forth across the whole school. Okay, it won't look suspicious if I wander around now. But can I choose where I go to? Nope. Okay, never mind. No decisions. I wolf down my lunch and head into the hallway. This really isn't the time to say I've never done anything like this. The war has already begun, so now I need to look for anything suspicious, like what Tosaka was talking about in my own way. I guess the first place to look would be wherever there's not usually anyone around. Let's see. I just hope I can make some progress without wasting this 1 hour lunch break. Where would people not be at a school? After I've searched the building, I take a look outside just to be sure. I didn't see anything strange at the athletic fields or behind the buildings, but this area seems different. Don't tell me this is... I found a few suspicious spots around campus. Behind the stairways, dead ends, empty classrooms, and other, less public places. This place is different. It smells... stench so foul, someone must have farted. Everyone gathers here every day, so it's a far cry from the isolated, deserted places I've checked. How did I not notice this earlier? This place is the most bizarre place of all! I clutch my chest as I speak. The atmosphere here is suffocating. The heavy wind and humid air make being here at all danged uncomfortable. As soon as I realize what I'm smelling, I find myself getting nauseous. Tosaka said that there should be base points for bounded fields. I don't know how many there are, but I think the first must be somewhere around here. If I'm right, there should be some inscription or sign of it somewhere. Hey, I think with, one of the points being here at the Ryudo or Kyudo dojo, I think that heavily points to a Shinji. That's all I'm gonna say. He's part of. I know there's other people that are part of this club that we know of as characters, but just I hope it's him. ... It's no use. I don't have the ability to detect magical energy, so there's no way I can find any signs that a bounded field has formed. I guess I have no choice but to report back to Tosaka. That's a good idea. Oh, it's you. Looking for something, Emiya? Who's there? I whirl around when I hear that voice. There, staying in front of the Kyudo Club dojo is... Shinji! My long-lost lover! Hey, what a coincidence. I was actually heading that way myself. You didn't happen to see it, did you? Shinji grins. It? What does he mean by it? Shinji Matou seems genuinely pleased with himself. See what? I don't see anything around here. Ah, you did see it. I get it now. So that's why you and Tosaka were together. Yeah, teaming up with other masters is an efficient way to go. Yes! It's confirmed! He's it! He wouldn't know this information otherwise! Get him! Just smack him! Just start taking him to the ground and punch him to a pulp. Please. What? Shinji! Don't tell me! Hey, chill, Emiya. It's between you and me. We shouldn't be hiding anything from each other. I don't know what the heck's following you around, but you got forced into this crappy role as master too, right? Shinji is so blunt about this, not an ounce of hesitation. He's a master, and not at all shy about it. Don't tell me! You're a master, Shinji? That's what I've been saying. But hey, don't get me wrong. I've got no intention of fighting anyone. Sure, I'll kill anyone who tries attacking me, but I won't do anything if people leave me alone. See? We're a lot alike in that regard, aren't we? I don't trust you. So, he's not the person that set up the bounded field? Oh, well, like, I don't trust him. He very much is still on the table for setting up the bounded field, but if that philosophy of his is true, which I don't think it is, then he wouldn't have set up a bounded field. From what he's saying, it's clear he's a master, but I'm actually surprised to learn that you're a master, Emiya. So why don't we have a little chat? One shocked master to another. A chat? I don't mind, but what are we gonna be chatting about? About what's going to happen, obviously. I already told you I have no plans to fight, but the rest of the participants sure do, so it'd be best to be ready for anything that might come our way, don't you think? It might be scary alone, but not so much if there's two of us. Is Shinji asking me to team up with him? I'm not teaming up with him. Heck no. This probably isn't the best place to talk about this kind of stuff. Who knows who might be listening? Why don't we go somewhere else? Maybe we can talk at my house. Tosaka wouldn't be able to spy on us there. Oh wait, this is still talking. Maybe we can talk at my house. Tosaka wouldn't be able to spy on us there. And we'll be safe, even if we're attacked. Go somewhere else? Are you crazy? Lunch break's almost over, so if we wanted to talk... You are so freaking boring. So what if we skip class? Let's just go. I'm glad to know you're a master too. Don't ruin the moment. That's no reason to go. People will be suspicious if we skip class. You just won't budge, will you? Oh, I get it. Yeah, you're right. You should be on guard. But don't worry. I'm not going to attack you, no matter what. You really take me for the kind of guy to stab you in the back. Yes, I do. I really, really do. Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't just casually follow you, huh? Well, whatever. You have a servant hanging around you too, so I'm not gonna pick a fight with someone so dangerous. Huh? Does Shinji think I have Saber with me right now? Yes. He doesn't know your whole stick. Actually, no, Shinji just can't see the servant in spirit form. That's why he thinks I have Saber with me. Just come on. If Tosaka finds out, neither of us will live to tell the tale. Shinji starts to walk away. ... I guess I have no choice but to follow. No, you do have a choice. Please present me a choice. I will turn the other way so fast. I'm interested to hear what Shinji has to say, so at this point, I should just give up on attending afternoon class. No! No, don't do this, you stupid idiot. No, you buffoon. Why is this not a choice? We walk up the hill. We are in a residential area with Western-style houses in stark contrast to my house. I hear Tosaka's house is at the top of his hill, and I remember the Matou house is right below it, like it's trying to hide or something. I don't want to do this. That's his house? That's a big house. ... The Matou house is still as impressive as I remember. I visited a few times during middle school, but I haven't been near it recently. Haven't been invited since Shinji and I drifted apart, and above all, Sakura doesn't like me coming here. Yeah, because she doesn't want, you to see her get abused. It's daytime, but the mansion is dark. The whole place is designed so that sunlight doesn't get in, and there's not much in the way of lighting inside. Dude, this is like a villain's lair. Why are we not running away from Shinji and telling Tosaka and being like, hey, we need to go, take him out? There's honestly a decent enough chance of someone smacking into a wall if they don't know the layout of the place. Is it really like black in here? This way, Emiya. I'm in the living room. I don't know when he got there, but I hear Shinji's voice from the back of the mansion. Even after a year, I still remember my way around the house, so I'm able to find the living room easily enough. This is a very interesting development. I thought this was going to be like a slow reveal, not this. I guess playing with viewer or reader expectation. There's nothing in the way of lighting, even in the living room. The curtain is pulled out, shut, blocking in the sun. Not a hint of artificial light either, so the place is dark and gloomy. Over here, Emiya. I turn towards the voice. There I see Shinji sitting on a chair and... Oh! New servant. A woman, dark like obsidian, standing behind him. Let me introduce her. This is my servant, Ryder. ... Okay, so he's not Lancer's master. I'm pretty sure Lancer's master is the one with the bounded field. So Shinji, unfortunately, in my case, is not the one that set up the bounded field or had it set up for him. A chill runs down my spine. The chill is so intense it stings the back of my neck. I thought we were going to talk alone, Shinji. I take a step back. Don't mind her. She's just here as a precaution. I wouldn't want you taking the chance to ambush me. I'd rather have her nearby. Shinji reaches out towards his dark servant, Ryder. His fingers caress along her waist and stroke down her thigh. Dude, okay. He's definitely like my foil, because the way that I over respect Saber as a female, he's like, you know, objectifying and sexualizing his female servant. Alright, we're uncomfortable. Ryder doesn't move a muscle. She's still as a statue, keeping watch on me through veiled eyes. I imagine she can see my fingertips shivering. Some hostility you're showing to a guest you invited. You might be going a bit far with your caution, Shinji. I'm just kidding. I know perfectly well you're not the type to do something like that. Your servant's another story, though. Trading this one took me a while. Actually, it's not unusual for a servant to ignore their master's orders, so just think of this as me keeping an eye on things. A servant who doesn't obey their master? Now that I look closer, Ryder is a little different than Saber. Oh, where's his... I'm just noticing this. Where's Shinji's... command spells? They're not on his hands. Saber is silent, but she is not frosty. I sense only coldness from Ryder. A human almost completely lacking humanity. A dark figure that looks like the blood in its veins has discolored. She doesn't give the impression of a heroic spirit turned servant. I can only sense something inorganic, devoid of any light. It's so weird. Like, so in Fate Zero, Ryder was... Alexander was one of my favorite characters. And he's like so bright and optimistic and like carpe diem kind of a thing. And this is such a stark contrast to that. And even his master was probably one of my favorite characters too. Very different from this. So Ryder is your way of keeping my servant in check. Can't say I love that. Sorry about that. But I'm an amateur, you know. I'm not used to this kind of stuff unlike you. You'll have to forgive me for that. Huh. Can't say I'm exactly used to this either. That's so. Don't say anything, dude. No, stop telling him your experience level. You say that you're the most experienced dude in the world and you shouldn't fight me. That's so. Oh, then why don't you call yours out too? That'll help us understand each other and things will be even. Dude, why are you here? This was such a stupid decision. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, Emiya, I showed you mine, so show me yours. Shinji really likes Think Saber's right next to me. I really like voicing Shinji. I don't like him as a person, but fun character to voice. It's probably best to let him keep thinking that. I refuse. If you're just doing this to keep me in check, you shouldn't mind. That should be enough if I'm just here to talk. The heck? Don't you get it? I said I want to see it. I don't know why you're being a little crap about it, but I think it'd be in your best interest to listen to me. Then we're done talking. I didn't come here to show off our servants. If that was what you wanted, I'm heading home. Fine. You're useless as usual. He moans discontentedly and slumps further into his chair. Okay, let's talk then. There's really only one thing I want to talk about anyway. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, want to team up with me, Emiya? I might have become a master, but I don't know what the heck a Holy Grail War even is. I'd rather work with someone I know I can trust than do this by myself. Hold up. I want to ask you something. My answer will depend on your response. What's that? You want to know why I became a master? I nod. As far as I know, Shinji's not a mage. Until I find out how Shinji was selected to be a master, I don't intend on working with him. At least he's a little forthcoming with information. That's kind of nice. I hear mages are the only ones who can be masters. I may be inexperienced, but I am training in magecraft. Oh wait, no, this is Shinji. I hear mages are the only ones who can become masters. I may be inexperienced, but I am training in magecraft. I became a master because I formed a contract with a servant by sheer coincidence. Do you accidentally summon a servant and get dragged into this Holy Grail War too? Don't reveal anything. Reveal nothing. If that's what happened with him, we're in the same boat. I don't think I'd be able to refuse his proposal to team up with that. Dude! Shirou. Ah, my frick. Huh? So you became a master by coincidence, huh? Good. That's a more reasonable explanation. Shinji giggles like it's the funniest thing he ever heard. Well, I guess something similar happened with me. At least, in that I was forced into becoming a master like you. Don't get me wrong, though. I knew what masters were. What? Oh, yeah, he baited me. Yeah. Dude, oh my gosh. I knew what masters were. Or maybe I misread the line earlier, and that was actually Shirou saying, like, how he got his servant. I knew what masters were. I've known about the Holy Grail Wars forever now, unlike your family, the Matou family's respected line of mages. What? The Matous are a family of mages? What? I've never heard that before. Wait, does that mean you... And Sakura, his sister, have also trained in magecraft? That's dope, if Sakura is a mage. Calm down, Emiya. The Matou family may be a family of mages, but its powers run dry. The Matou ancestors apparently rooted themselves here along with the Tosaka family, but they couldn't adapt well to Japan. And as generations went, the, magic circuits, yeah, those started to dwindle. And by the time I was born, the Matou bloodline was pretty much back to the point of being more or less ordinary humans. That's why there are no mages in the Matou family. It's just a line that I used to be mages. Used to be mages. So now the only thing that remains in your family is your knowledge of magecraft. Yeah, unfortunately. But even if we don't have any magic circuits, we're still able to learn magecraft. I managed to look up everything about masters and Holy Grail Wars easily enough, and I was able to keep my emotions under control when I found myself being a master because of my ancestors' teachings. I see. When I became a master, it was Tosaka who taught me about Holy Grail Wars. So similarly, Shinji was able to understand his own situation thanks to writings his family passed down. In other words, you only learned about Magecraft itself. Does that mean Sakura has been learning about Magecraft too? Huh? You don't know anything, do you? Listen, old mage families only pass down their secret knowledge to a single person. If there are 2 children, the oldest male becomes their heir. Splitting something in 2 just dilutes its power. Mage's job is to collect 10 Magecraft disciplines and crystallize them, then leave that to their heir to strengthen their bloodline. There are no exceptions, not even for family. That's why mage families don't teach Magecraft to anyone other than their heirs. Children who weren't selected to be the family's successor either never learn that their family practices Magecraft, or they're sent to be adopted by a different family. I see, that's a relief. No, I think it'd be cool if Sakura was a mage. I mean, why wouldn't it? I sigh in relief. At first it wasn't a yawn, it was just a sigh, and then it turned into a yawn. I want Sakura to live a normal, peaceful life, having nothing to do with Magecraft. I would never want her to get involved in a battle that forces someone to fight without reason. No, I didn't want her to be a master, I just wanted her to know some magic. So now do you get it, Emiya? I may have become a master, but I've got no power in Magecraft. You, on the other hand, said you could use a little, but you have next to no knowledge of Magecraft. See? Don't you think we've a good match? We were both forced to be masters. Let's work together. I don't have a problem with that. I just want to be clear though. You're proposing this to protect yourself, right? In part, yes. But I think we'll need to work on getting rid of our immediate enemy first. I feel like she's been giving me the evil eye. Giving you the evil eye? Are you talking about Tosaka? No, I'm not betraying Tosaka. Screw you. I'll stab you with a fork right here, right now. Of course I am. She wouldn't be treating me like crap otherwise. Listen, she'll be relentless against the other masters. You should know that by now, since you've been with her for a while. I don't know what's gotten into her. For some reason, Tosaka has warned you. Warmed, not warned. Why would a girl who never drops her guard do that? So come on, don't you think this is an opportunity to defeat her? Shinji holds his hand out to shake. Frick no! I won't be a part of that. Actually, I can't. Good for you. I mean, you should have said no to begin with for completely different reasons. I'm glad this is at least solidifying it for you. If Shinji really wanted to protect himself, he would have Tosaka too. I've asked Tosaka too, not just me. Besides, Shinji, do you know there's someone overseeing this Holy Grail War? Yeah, the priest at that church, right? I heard he was a survivor of the previous war, but I haven't met him. He seems annoying. I'm not a mage, so I don't want anyone to push their rules on me. I don't, yep, he is. He's starting to contradict himself. I don't like this. I feel like a bounded field, maybe yours. I still think it might be Lancers, but this is sketchy. Why would have Lancer popped up then? Like when he did. Like that seems rather odd. If he really wanted to stop fighting, he should have gone straight to Kodamine. Shinji, did you know there's a bounded field set up over the school? Yep. I didn't notice, but Ryder told me. What about it? Isn't it your doing? Tosaka said it was the work of a master at school. Oh, well, it's not me. I know there's another master at our school, so it's probably them. Dude, there's a... What the frick? Is it Issei? No, it can't. It's not Issei. There's no way it's Issei. Issei's such a lad. Who... Who else? There's the male teacher that we've been introduced to somewhat. Fujimura, big doubt to her. And then we have Ayako, I think was her name, the captain of the Kyudo club. I don't think it's her either. Ugh. For as close as her and Tosaka are, and like, not for them to not talk about like Magecraft stuff in the prologue, that seems weird to me. Tosaka said there's only one other master. I wouldn't recommend just blindly trusting Tosaka. Either way, he's wrong. Tosaka's trying to trace masters by sensing their magic circuits, right? If so, I wouldn't be one of the masters she could detect, since I don't have any magic circuits to begin with. From the very beginning, I wouldn't even be a blip on other masters' radars. Oh, but your servant would, wouldn't she? If you're taking her to school, that is. I see. Presence of mages or command spells ultimately activates through magical energy, but if someone without magical energy becomes a master, the only way to identify them would be seeing them directly. Tosaka's method of seeking out people with their own magical energy wouldn't lead her to masters like Shinji. Shinji doesn't have a single one of the traits Tosaka is expecting in a master. I see. So Tosaka must be sensing a different master. Oh, okay. So she was true. She said it. Well, she said she didn't think it was the person that she knew to be a master. So she probably knows that Matou. Oh, wait, but I thought she knew that I was also a mage. Or is she completely oblivious to that? Okay. Weird. Okay. We're gonna slowly have some more of this revealed. Okay. We're gonna go on ahead and stop it there for this episode. I will see y'all later, but I won't be seeing you. You'll just be hearing me. Bye.